Hi, I'm Taylor Fisher. Today we are at Cape Disappointment State Park, a state park located just within the mouth of the Columbia River. Outside of the mouth of the Columbia River is the Pacific Ocean. More importantly, a special part of the Pacific Ocean known as the Graveyard of the Pacific, due to the amount of shipwrecks and casualties at the bar. The Columbia River Bar is the most dangerous bar in the world due to its tides and changing sands. Behind me is the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse, a lighthouse that was the first in the Pacific Northwest and is still operational today as a navigational aid. The Cape Disappointment Lighthouse aids in crossing the bar and locating the channel for safe passage over the Columbia River Bar and into one of the largest transportation vessels in America.
Last weekend, I had the opportunity to tour the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. The lighthouse is owned and operated by the United States Coast Guard. A quick disclaimer: the lighthouse is not in the best condition, which made filming inside of the tight space a bit difficult. But nonetheless, please join me as I take you through the oldest lighthouse in the Pacific Northwest. As I approached the lighthouse, I became aware of why it is not open to the public. As I entered the small room to the east of the main structure, I could see that it was in disrepair. The ceiling is falling in and the windows leak. As I climbed the spiral staircase, I came to a landing where a steep ladder will bring me up to the quote-unquote second floor. The second floor was not in the best condition, but it was better than the first floor. This area is where you can access the first balcony that goes around the exterior of the lighthouse. As I walked around the exterior of the lighthouse, I first looked east and I can see Jetty A off of Cape Disappointment, and then further out as I walked west, I could see the South Jetty off of the tip of Oregon. Along with seeing the two jetties, I also could see that there were exterior vents along the outside, and there was significant rust and discoloration on the ladders, the balcony, and that west and south facing side of the lighthouse. In 1856, the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse was lit for the first time. This lighthouse serves as a marker for the entrance of the Columbia River and as a navigation aid to help keep ships in the channel. Due to the strong currents, the sands of the river and ocean are continually moving, causing navigational difficulties. The 360-degree windows at the top of the lighthouse give us a view of Sand Island, Jetty A, the South Jetty off of Oregon, and finally the North Jetty and the Columbia River Bar. The rusty floor of the lighthouse is supported so that it could hold the weight of the first order Fresnel lens. The lens we are seeing now is a fourth order Fresnel lens that was installed in 1898 to replace the original. The original Fresnel lens weighed around 6 tons. Before the Fresnel lens was fitted with a light bulb, it used to burn candles or oil, so this hood was installed above the lens to help vent the off gas from the oil. The new beacon in use is a ARC531. This light is also red and white and can be seen for up to 21 nautical miles offshore. I am extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to tour the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse and share that with you. But I am also disheartened by the condition of the building. I believe due to the historical significance of this structure, it should be maintained and protected as a historical building and site. And I hope that maybe someday soon it will be recognized for its historical value and significance. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse.